I lost everything as a leader, all because I broke one simple rule: never outshine the master. My natural talent, as great as it was, tanked my income completely because I just simply didn't understand this power law. Now, if you stick with me, I'll show you how to avoid the mistakes that I made in 8 minutes or less. Let's get it. Welcome back to BMSL, when we unpack real lessons through books, debates, and sometimes just raw truth. Today, we're going to be diving into Law 1 from Robert Greene's The 48 Laws of Power: Never Outshine the Master. Now, this is a rule that sounds extremely simple, but it can make or break your career, your relationships, and even your legacy. Now, take it from me. I learned firsthand. Now, let's break this down with a quote straight from the book. Always make those above you feel comfortably superior. In your desire to please and impress them, do not go too far in displaying your talents, or you might accomplish the opposite. Inspire fear and insecurity. Make your masters appear more brilliant than they are, and you will attain the heights of power. Now, guys, this means one thing. No matter how good you are, if you make your boss, your mentor, or your team feel small, you're setting yourself up to fail. Now, let's look at two examples that we can all relate to as men. We've looked at these movies, we've seen these movies, we talk about these movies, and let's start off with Michael Corleone from The Godfather. Corleone. Okay, my Italian is not that good. You guys are gonna have to forgive me, but let's take him from The Godfather, okay? One of my favorite movies. Michael could have easily outshone his father Vito, the head of the Corleone family. He has decades of experience and power, all of these things working for him, but as we all know, Michael, that's not what he wanted. He wanted to live a simple life. Now, that's not to say that he wasn't smart, but he had a different path until someone dragged him in. Michael played it smart. He respected Vito. He learned quietly and only stepped up when it was time. That patience made him a legend, and he didn't steal the spotlight. He earns it, and that's why we all love him to this day. Okay? Now contrast that with Maximus in Gladiator. Okay? Now Maximus, one of my favorite generals ever. He's a general loyal to a fault, but his victories and popularity threatens Emperor Commodus. When the army cheers Maximus, the crowd roars in the arena. Commodus's insecurity boils over. Can you imagine this? Can you imagine you're in a work environment, right? You inadvertently close a big deal that no one could close, and now your boss is just steaming, looking over at you like, I gotta get rid of this dude. You see what I'm saying? Unintentionally as well, right? So what does Commodus do? He betrays Maximus. Not because Maximus was disloyal, but because his natural charisma outshone his master. And he couldn't have that. If Maximus had downplayed his success even just a little bit and credited Commodus publicly, he might have survived. He might have, just might, but he didn't. Now, movies make it extremely clear, but real life hits harder. And I learned this law the hard way in my sales career. Now, I'm a naturally born leader, and even though still then I was, closing deals, rallying the team, going from location to location, making sure everybody was good, but I did not see how my wins were making someone above me feel threatened. Let me take you back to that moment real quick. I'm 25, I'm 26. I'm a top sales rep at a solar company, okay? I'm climbing fast. My job, close deals. That's all I needed to do. Close deals, and I was good. Too good, because I had the best of the best training me and working with me, especially in this time, okay? 4 months after the promotion, I got promoted to the regional manager of sales. My team and I boosted sales to over 500%, and I was cashing fat override checks, 10,000, 15,000, 12,000, 20,000. And the guys rallied around me, okay? And I thought I was unstoppable, but I missed the signs. My boss's smile when I walked in the door, I got the credit, and it was like really tight. The team praised me. Then it all unraveled. He demoted me. Out of nowhere, he said I wasn't ready. And I'm like, I wasn't ready. The leads dried up. My team lost steam. Half of them quit. My income slashed. Though I was making 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, became a steady 4,000, 5,000. I did not share the spotlight, and I thought I was crushing it. I needed to make my boss look good, and I was blind to the politics of power. So, between me and you, what's the lesson here? Leadership is not about results. It's about making everyone, especially those above you, feel secure. Now, next time you score a win, give your boss a spotlight. Say, hey, listen, this was a team effort. Or, I learned this from you. It's not about dimming your own light. It's about shining strategically. That's how you climb without crashing. If this hits home, do me a favor, hit a like. It helps more people see this. Subscribe for more lessons I've learned along the way. And tell me in the comments, have you accidentally ever outshone someone by mistake? How'd it go? And I will see you in the next one. Peace.